You hatch from your egg, hungry and helpless. But instead of being fed by your mom, she becomes the buffet. That's the bizarre reality for some insects practicing matriphagy. Welcome to the wild world of insects, where things can get a little unconventional. Today we're exploring a phenomenon called matriphagy, which basically means mom eating. Don't worry, we won't get too graphic, but we will delve into why some mothers become their baby's tastiest meal. Matriphagy, that fancy term we just tossed around, basically means mom eating. Now, before you picture a swarm of baby insects devouring their poor mother whole, don't worry, it's usually not that dramatic. Let's unpack this fascinating behavior. Imagine a tiny insect just hatched from its egg. Weak and hungry, and there's no food in sight. But in some species, nature has a surprising solution. Its mother becomes the food. Matriphagy ensures the young have the vital nutrients they need to survive, especially in harsh environments with limited food sources. There's some variation in how this plays out. In some cases, like the fascinating desert spider, the mother is basically a walking pantry. She stores up food, then regurgitates small portions for her growing offspring. Here's the twist. After a few weeks, the young get a bit bolder and actually eat their mom alive. Talk about a power shift. Other species have a different approach. They might lay special nutrient-rich eggs specifically for their young to munch on. This ensures a steady supply of food without harming the mother herself. In some cases, the mother might even die naturally, and her body becomes a nutritious feast for her offspring. At this point, you might be asking yourself, why is this important? Believe it or not, there's a strong evolutionary reason behind matriphagy. By providing their young with a guaranteed source of protein and energy, mothers ensure their offspring have a fighting chance in a tough world. This can lead to several benefits for the babies. With a full belly, young insects can grow faster and develop stronger bodies, making them better equipped to survive on their own. In some cases, matriphagy prevents competition for limited resources among siblings. With mom as the food source, everyone gets their share. So while it might seem a bit shocking at first glance, matriphagy is a clever adaptation that allows some insect species to thrive. It's a prime example of how nature, in its own unique way, ensures the survival of future generations. Number 1. The black lace weaver. The black lace weaver might have a delicate-sounding name, but its parenting style is anything but. Here, the babies take mom food to a whole new level. Unlike some other insects where the mother becomes a quick snack, black lace weaver moms are a bit more strategic. They actually lay a special kind of egg called a trophic egg a day after their young hatch. These aren't your average spider eggs. They're packed with nutrients specifically meant for the babies to munch on. Think of it as a pre-made lunchbox. But the story doesn't end there. After a few days of enjoying their excellent snack, the matriphagy party, yes, that's the scientific term, truly begins. The mother uses a series of vibrations, drumming sounds, and even jumps to communicate with her offspring. It's like a spider version of Morse code, letting the babies know dinner is served and dinner is her. Now, mom doesn't just roll over and play dead, although that's kind of what happens eventually. She actually tries to fight back, jumping and drumming even more to keep the hungry little ones off her back. Think of it as a playful but ultimately serious game of tag. In the end, though, nature takes its course. When the mother feels the time is right, she allows her offspring to climb on her and feast. They use their sucking mouthparts to consume her insides, even releasing a little poison to make the process quicker. Talk about a dedicated and slightly gruesome way to ensure her young ones have a good start in life. Interestingly, the success of this whole matriphagy operation depends on the baby's age. If they're older than 4 days, they won't even consider eating an unrelated female. They seem to recognize their own mom as the designated meal ticket. And just in case some things don't go according to plan, the black lace weaver mom has a backup plan. If she loses her first clutch, she can lay another one. Being a resourceful spider she is. Number 2. Crab spider. Let's travel down under and meet the fascinating crab spider with a unique twist on matriphagy. Unlike the black lace weaver who throws a pre-dinner party, this arachnid mom offers herself up as the main course, but with a twist. Unlike black lace weavers who can lay multiple clutches, the mom only get one shot at motherhood, but they make it count. They dedicate a huge amount of energy to creating trophic eggs, loaded with nutrients for their future offspring. Here's the catch. These super eggs are a bit too big for mom to lay. So, what does the spider do? She cleverly breaks them down, turning some of the nutrients into a liquid meal her babies can slurp up through her leg joints. As the young ones feast, mom gradually shrinks and eventually becomes immobile before passing away. It's a full sacrifice, ensuring her offspring have the best possible start in life. But there's a benefit to this ultimate act of devotion. Studies suggest this behavior might actually help reduce fighting among siblings. No need to compete for scraps when everyone gets a share of mom. This might be a small spider, but her story is a powerful reminder of the incredible lengths some mothers go to for their young. Number 3. Desert spider. The desert spider takes mom knows best to a whole new level. Right after mating, the mom goes into full meal prep mode. Her body ramps up enzyme production, allowing her to digest prey even more efficiently. This isn't just for her own needs. She's stockpiling nutrients for her future babies. As her legs incubate, a fascinating thing happens. Her internal organs slowly break down, turning into a nutritious liquid soup. Imagine pre-digesting your lunch before your kids are even born. That's some serious dedication. Once the little ones hatch, they don't need to go hunting for their first meal. Mom serves it up directly, regurgitating the pre-digested concoction. It's a convenient and efficient way to ensure her offspring get the best possible start. But the story doesn't end there. As mom's internal resources dwindle, her body turns even more liquid, forming nutrient-rich pockets that the young ones can directly access by puncturing her abdomen. It's a selfless act that allows her to give every last bit of nourishment to her offspring. Number 4. Hump earwig. Not all matriphagy happens in the 8-legged world. Take the hump earwig, Anacura hamrandi, the only earwig species known to exhibit this behavior. These resourceful moms time their reproduction for colder months. Why? It's all about survival. Colder temperatures mean fewer predators, but also a lack of readily available food for their young. Knowing this, the hump earwig mom makes a remarkable sacrifice. Unable to lay a second clutch, she becomes the ultimate meal ticket for her offspring. By consuming their mother, the young earwigs get the essential nutrients they need to thrive in a world with limited resources. It's a harsh strategy, but one that ensures the next generation of hump earwigs has a fighting chance in the cold. Number 5. Pseudoscorpions. While they might look like tiny scorpions, pseudoscorpions, like the Paratemnoids niphidicator, have their own unique take on matriphagy. Here it's all about timing and resourcefulness. When food is scarce, these incredible mothers prioritize their offspring's survival in a dramatic way. After their young hatch, the moms leave the nest, essentially offering themselves as a feast. The babies follow their mothers and latch onto their legs, much like the Australomycete ergandra spider. But instead of slurping up liquid meal, they directly feed on their mother through her leg joints. It's a communal feast that ensures the young ones have the nutrients they need to survive until they can find food on their own. This isn't a one-shot deal for the pseudoscorpion mom. If her first clutch struggles, she can actually produce another. It's a testament to the resilience and the incredible lengths some mothers go to ensure their offspring's success. Interestingly, scientists believe this matriphagy might also prevent sibling cannibalism. No need to kill each other for food when everyone gets a share of mom. So, that's the fascinating world of matriphagy. Who knew moms could be such dedicated and sometimes slightly gruesome providers? If you found this video informative, smash that like button and subscribe for more explorations into the weird and wonderful world of nature. We've got tons of other fascinating animal behaviors to delve into, so hit that subscribe button and join the adventure.